Well, just about right here for the boys' games. We'll look at the starting line. That's first for the visitors, Siloam Springs. They go with Evan Allen, A.J. Moore, Jaden Hooten, Crew Webb, and Ryan Vachon. While for the Mavs, they'll go with Diego Fisher, Matthew Wilkinson, Connor Frethheim, Grayson Moreland, and Matt Williams. You see a couple of familiar faces there with Wilkinson and Matt Williams, along with Grayson Moreland, Terrell.
Yeah, we kind of know what those first two guys can do, but kind of anxious to see what Moreland's going to pull out of the bag this year. You know, I noticed in the hype video they had somebody had some sunglasses on. You think they're going to play tonight?
Play with those?
Sunglasses on?
I don't know. Jaden Hooten will control the opening tip. Southside coming out in the man defense.
There we go.
So still, here's Williams all the way down, goes up strong, and 2 points.
Just like that.
Good start for the Mavs. So we start with Chuck Davis here for the Mavs. To penetrate down, they'll swing it over. Here's about a open 12-footer on the way up and no good. Fight for the rebound, knocked out of bounds. Will stay with Siloam Springs.
Fighting hard for those boards, Keith. I like it.
That was Evan Allen that had the open look. They'll feed inside. Ball's on the ground, and it'll be a jump ball. We'll go to the Mavs. Barely about 40 seconds into the ball game as Siloam Springs going to bring a little heat here. So they'll get the ball in Diego Fisher. Gets it up to Matt Williams. He'll cross the half-court line. Over to Fisher. Fisher penetrates in over to Wilkinson. Wilkinson looks to go down low now to Moreland on the inside. Frethheim up top, on the side, back up to Williams. Working out of a man defense. There's a three by Williams on the way off the back rim. No good. And there's the littlest man on the floor. Diego Fisher gets the ball inside for the rebound. The ball's going to be blocked and taken away.
Flying.
As Jaden Hooten will push it up for the Panthers. Hooten will get an open look at a three up and no good. And there's Matt Williams for the rebound for the Mavs. Kind of a filling out process early. A 2-0 lead here for the Mavs. As Fisher will set it up over to Frethheim. He'll fire up a three on the way off the back of the rim, no good. And there's Moreland fighting for the rebound over to Fisher. Fires a three up off, no good. And going to get Matthew Wilkinson for over the back. Be the first foul on the Mavs tonight. Unlike the girls, you don't see a lot of height on this Southside team. You got Matthew Wilkinson at 6'6", will be your big inside guy. We talked about not having Kobe Castling in basketball. He would have helped this team a lot with his inside presence. That's a nice move to the inside. Good defense by Grayson Moreland, though, to deny the shot for Siloam as Matt Williams gets it into the front court. They'll swing across court. That's Frethheim. Looks to penetrate in. Feeds Wilkinson. Wilkinson will take it strong to the hole, goes back to the inside, and the ball's going to be blocked out of bounds by Ryan Vachon. Goes off of Moreland. We'll go back to the Panthers.
Well, 4 of your 5 starters already have a rebound, Keith. That's a good sign.
Hooten will bring it into the front court. Interested to see if Siloam Springs does that hockey line substitution.
Oh, man, I don't think we're going to see that, but I'll be looking for it.
Southside game working out of a man defense. Going to try to set a double team and see what the call is going to be. It's going to be a block on Southside. That'll be on Fisher. Be the second team foul on the Mavs. The first foul on Diego Fisher. Hooten will inbound the ball for the Panthers underneath their own basket. It's a good matchup down low with Vachon going with Wilkinson. Here's a three on the way. It's going to be short. Rebound pulled down by Wilkinson. Yeah, Vachon's 6'8", so he's got the height advantage. Mavs getting in the front court, almost 3 minutes into the ball game. Here's a nice move by Williams all the way to the hole for 2. He's got 4 points in the ball game.
You could almost call that one a dunk, Keith.
That was a walk right there, it looked like. They get a nice feed pass to the inside. That's Crew Webb for 2 points. Yeah, Matt Williams did what I would like to have seen the girls do. He goes strong to the basket.
Yeah. I mean, worst case scenario, you're going to pick up some contact, get you a foul.
There's Williams again, takes it in, floats one off about 8 feet, up and good.
I think he's feeling it, Keith.
He can do that. We've seen that.
Oh, yeah.
You know, as a 3-year starter, he's been able to do that. It's a nice start for Matt Williams tonight. He's got all 6 of the Maverick points. There's a nice move by Hooten all the way to the hole. Comes up empty. The ball will get over to Fisher. Fisher gets to Matt Williams. They'll have a reach in on Hooten. That's Jaden Hooten's first personal foul. Team first. Almost halfway into the first period, Southside leads early. Actually, Matt Williams leads early 6-2. He's got all 6-point Maverick points. He'll fire 3 on the way. It's up. Just short. He's your shooter, though. He's going to have
That's
probably
right.
15, 20 shots a game. Here's a 3-pointer on the way by Vashon, up and good. A nice touch for the big man. Guess that lead is 6-5. You know, Southside, I'm trying to think of the player they had a couple of years ago that was going to be a foul on Vashon, that he could take over a game and he would be he was doing all the scoring. I cannot think of the kid's name right offhand.
I know who you're talking about because I'm trying to remember his name too.
And that's what I think. My point being, I think that's what I think Matt Williams can do. Mavs going to check in Aiden Phillips into the ball game. Another familiar name for the Mavs.
Yeah, it's going to drive me crazy. He had like 20 points against Northside one year.
He had like 30-something one game. He basically won the game by himself. Everything he was throwing up was going in. Here's a 3 on the way by Hooten, up and no good. And there's Williams again. And Matt Williams doing a good job of, he's going to have to do that this year
Yes,
with
he will.
the size deficit that the Mavs have. He's 6'3". He's going to have to get some of those rebounds. There's a nice move to the inside. There's a floater, no good. And there's a little man on the floor, Fisher, for 2.
You give him credit for a rebound on that one too, don't you?
Yeah, and they're going to get him for a foul. That'll be his second personal foul.
I always wondered that. Is a tip-in considered a rebound too?
Well, it's a rebound, and he got it. That's his second offensive rebound tonight. I like the little guy working down low.
He's flying, man. He reminds me of, what was the name, Spud Webb? Oh, man. I remember watching that guy do some flying.
They're going to check in Stuart Schwanwinger. He's with the tight end the other night in the football game. They'll feed him the ball down low. They look to penetrate in. Now Schwanwinger will have an open 3 up, and it's good. Tied up here at 8.
It's 2 on him early.
Yeah, and he's your point guard. They'll check Hooten out of the ball game. That name is actually Stuart Swaninger. Williams looks to penetrate in. Throw across court. That's Aiden Phillips. Here's a 3 by Frethheim on the way that does everything but go down. Mm-hmm. Rebound pulled down by Vashon. A.J. Moore will bring it up. Get to Swaninger. He'll penetrate inside, and he's going to have a tripping call on Southside. That's Jabez Newton, his first personal foul. With the ball inside, going to go out of bounds. That was Jackson Lashley. Tied up here at 8. Again, Siloam going to put a little pressure on in the backcourt. Trying to get that screen for Matt Williams to get him going. Swings cross court, Aiden Phillips. Phillips penetrates in. Back to Williams. Williams will fire one up from about 12 feet up and no good. Panthers want to run here. They'll take it all the way to the hole up and no good. Rebound pulled down by Matthew Wilkinson. It's A.J. Moore on the attempt. We're down to 1:32 to go here in the first period. Get the ball to Connor Frethheim. He'll set the offense up, looks to penetrate in. Will fire up a three on the way up off the front of the rim, no good.
They're not missing by much.
Swaninger on the rebound. They'll work it back down. Quickly get into the front court. Over to Lashley. Feed Swaninger down low. There's some contact. Going to get Frethheim for the foul. Be the 5th team foul on the south side. The first one's on Connor Frethheim. Got an injured Maverick on the floor. Let's go ahead and keep it here. Tara, what you've seen so far is Southside's able to jump out to a pretty decent early lead, and then Siloam Springs working their way back into the ball game.
Yeah, we're seeing a lot of hard defense on both sides of the ball tonight. And like you said, we jumped out that lead early, but, you know, we've seen quite a few shots go up and just not have that shooter's role. So,
yeah, they're going to take a break here. Let's go ahead and take a break. You're watching Southside Maverick basketball on the Maverick Sports Network.
The story of our family business starts back in 1878 when our ancestors settled in Old Town Van Buren and set up shop. We have been providing quality work, craftsmanship with the finest materials available using time-honored and traditional methods. Providing quality service to the River Valley for 6 generations.
It'll be Stuart Swaninger on the foul line for 2 free throws. There's Aiden Phillips. They got him on the sidelines looking at him, and good to see him go over there, maybe try to stretch out that leg.
Yeah, he's grabbing at that knee, but, you know, hopefully he just banged kneecaps or something. I mean, it hurts like crazy, but.
2 free throws for Swaninger. He's got 5 points off the bench.
Usually if it's a kneecap, it'll wear off pretty quick.
There's a steal. Get the ball down low, and to Lashley, can't finish, and Mavs are able to get the rebound. That is Jabez Newton on the rebound. Ball's going to be tipped out of bounds. Try to get the ball in the corner to Connor Frethheim. Key for this Southside team is somebody needs to heat it up here besides Matt Williams to kind of get this team going. There was a nice play earlier by Diego Fisher, but he had to go out of the ball game early with those 2 personal fouls. There's Matthew Wilkinson, looks to take it to the hole, goes inside, makes a nice move, feeds it over, and the ball's going to be tipped away from Grayson Moreland. Here's a 3 on the way by Frethheim, up and no good.
Yeah, you feel like some of those are going to start falling here pretty quick, like.
Yeah, this is an 8-0 run here for Siloam Springs to close out the first period. Get to Swaninger on the inside. He's your leading scorer with 5 points. He looks to take it to the hole. It's a good job by Matt Williams holding his ground. Shots up nonetheless and good.
Not much you can do about that one.
Not really. Southside trails here at 12-8. Be back with the start of the second period after this one.
Here at the
Southside
Oil
Maverick
Doctor, we keep your
basketball on
engine
Maverick
running
Sports Network.
smooth with fast, reliable oil changes done right. Car care should be easy. That's why our expert techs get you in out and back on the road fast. Plus, with our loyalty program, your first oil change comes with a discount, and you'll earn free perks on your 3rd and 6th visits, as well as a free oil change every 8th visit. So why wait? Drive in today and experience service that's fast, friendly, and built for your convenience. Only at the Oil Doctor.
Let me tell you about this new Pretzel Cheddar Club. Hey, I'm Carlos.
And I'm Ebony. And a little thing we love about the Chick-fil-A Pretzel Cheddar Club
is the tangy Dijon with the pretzel bun. When I add the Dijon mustard to this pretzel bun, it takes it to a whole nother level.
It goes perfectly with the chicken and the...
Welcome back. It's 12-8 here. That was a 10-0 run. Southside had jumped out to an 8-2 lead early in the ball game, but a 10-0 run. And Stuart Swan injured, came off the bench. Coming from the football field, Terrell had a big first quarter with 7 points.
Yeah, he's a load to handle for sure. And that last little shot he took, I mean, we're playing some tough defense on him, and he just backs up a step. Easy little floater. It's about the toughest shot to defend on the whole court, I think.
Yeah, Matt Williams got going early, had 6 points for the Mavs, and then rounding out the scoring for the Mavs in the first period was Diego Fisher with 2 points. Fisher really looked good down low, sliding in at the littlest man on the floor. He's down there getting those offensive rebounds and playing big, but then he got the 2 personal fouls, took him out of the ball game. Mm-hmm. And you've really only got two players with 2 fouls. There was Jaden Hoot, the point guard for Siloam Springs, along with the point guard for Southside, Diego Fisher, had 2 fouls in the first period. Siloam Springs will get the ball to start the second period here. See what the Mavs want to do.
Man, just got to settle down. I mean, we're just, I think, kind of doing what we saw in that earlier game, just kind of rushing those shots now. And I think wait for the open look and make the easy bucket.
And Southside trails here 12-8. They'll throw the ball to the high post with Bashan. The ball's going to be taken away. Chavez Newton takes it away, then they lose it back. And here's Hooten on the breakaway, goes up for the shot. And I'll tell you what, I think Coach Davis was maybe thinking that Hooten may be taking a couple steps on that. A couple more steps, I should say.
couple extras.
Mavs get the ball in the front court. They'll feed Matt Williams. Williams had an open look there. He'll fire a 3 up on the way. That's good.
You knew he wasn't done.
Well, I like what he did. He actually got a little bit closer and actually was able to set his feet, and he can do that. Seen 3 years of that, folks. They look to penetrate to the inside. They'll get it over. Going to try to hit a cutter. That's Vashon cutting across, and he'll get 2 more. Ryan Vashon now with 5 points in the ball game. Williams gets the ball in the front court. It's a 5-point lead for Siloam Springs. Williams looks to penetrate down, goes up strong, and will be fouled.
That's 3 on him.
That's his first foul for Allen. You got 24's got 2 fouls.
Yeah, that's
wishful thinking.
Wishful thinking.
As Matt Williams go to the line for 2 free throws. First one's up and it's good. Matt double figures already with 10 points. Second free throw is good. Cuts that lead down to 3, 16-13. Just start the second period here. Hooten gets the ball in the front court. The ball's knocked away by Newt, but chased down by Ryan Vashon. He'll set the offense up for the Panthers. They look to penetrate to the inside. Swing it back out top. They'll try to penetrate down. Now they're going to get a whistle. I think they're going to get Grayson Moreland for the bump. So Evan Allen tried to take it. The first team foul of the second period on the Mavs. Try to feed to the inside. He looks to penetrate in, tries to get that match up. Good job of holding his ground by Matt Williams. Matt's not only scored tonight, he's playing great defense and rebounding.
Playing really well. Try
to penetrate to the inside. Have Hooten on the outside. Southside doing a good job matching up on the man. And
there we go.
it's a good job by Moreland. What he did was Evan Allen kept backing him up, bumping him, and then he kind of took that one step back, and he lost his balance and walked with the ball. Chance for Southside to maybe tie the game up here. There's an open look for Wilkinson. Wilkinson goes up strong to the off the glass, no good. Ball goes out of bounds. We'll actually go back to Siloam Springs. I'm watching Coach Davis over here. I like the way he coaches.
He's fired up. You just like it because he wears those suits.
Looks better than we do, I can tell you that.
Yeah. Uh-oh, they're starting to notice that extra step.
Yeah, that's on Ryan Vachon, going to get called for a walk again. Yeah, he wanted to make that
pirouette.
Make the pass real quick, and then I think the cutter wasn't there. They'll get the ball into Newton. Newton will get it into the front court for the Mavs. Back over to Connor Fretheim, to Matt Williams. He'll fire another three up on the way up and no good. And there's a rebound for Wilkinson. Gets underneath the basket, and good hustle play by Matthew Wilkinson as he'll go to the foul line. That's Max Carter's first personal foul.
That's Wilkinson's 5th rebound, too.
Shame he was under the basket like he
I know.
was. First free throw's up and good. Southside 3 of 3 from the foul line. Jacob Williams checks in for the Mavs. Tips the ball out of bounds. Lead down to 2 now, 16-14. Southside getting marking out of that man defense. There's a cutter, a good job by Matthew Wilkinson. There's Matt Williams on the steal. He looks to penetrate in, takes it all the way down, goes up strong, and that's Evan Allen, his second personal foul. 2 free throws for Matt Williams. First free throw's up and good. Can you go ahead and mark those free throws when he shoots?
Pretty much. I was kind of wondering that too.
Yeah, he's 3 for 3 so far in the ball game. He may be headed for a 30-point night tonight.
I'm telling you, he's on pace for it.
All tied up here at 16. Well, Southside's done a good job. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think it was about 16-8 at one time. 8-0 run here for the Mavs. There's a long three on the way. It's going to be short. There's the save to Swaninger. Rebound for the Mavs by Jacob Williams. Matt Williams gets it into the front court. Feeds it to the corner to Williams. He'll fire a three up on the way. Up, no good. There's a rebound. That's Diego Fisher.
It's his third rebound of the night.
Yeah, I like Diego Fisher. I think that young man, just got to watch those fouls, but I like the way he plays. Panthers getting in the front court. We've got 4:13 to go here, second period. There's an inside play, and Southside might have got away with a bump there. Get in the front court, that's Fisher. Back over to Williams. Williams looked to penetrate in, takes it all the way down. Oh, that's a nice no-look pass. They're going to call a blocking foul. Actually, I think they called it on Williams. Called the charge. He signaled block. Nice no-look pass, though.
It was. I kind of feel sorry for the Siloam guy that's down on the ground, man. He took some heavy contact.
Well, he signaled block, but then he changed it to a charge. And Diego Fisher is going to have to watch out. Not sure what the call is here. All tied up here at 16. Got 3:40 to go here.
Almost like they hit an issue with the clock or something.
We know about that in the Southside ball game in football.
Yeah, exactly. But I think they had something similar to that in the girls' game earlier, too.
Siloam will have a chance here to take a lead as they swing the ball around. Southside doing a good job really of holding the post game up. And there's a nice move to the inside by Swaninger for 2 more. We're having a big first half too, Terrell. 9 points in the first half.
He's been a beast.
I'm thinking he was the tight end for the football team.
Yeah, he moves around really well.
Free throws off the back of the rim, though, good. And there's a long rebound by Connor Frethheim. Mavs are getting the front court, and there's a nice feed down low. Now here's the corner. Diego Fisher for 3 up and no good. Mavs did a great job of moving the ball around, and now they're going to switch it and give the ball back to Siloam. But the good passing got the good shot. Just didn't get the finish that you wanted right there. Southside trails here 18-16, 3:16 to go before the half.
I thought we were getting a makeup call on that. That out of bounds call that time.
I think the officiating has been really good tonight.
It has been.
Southside doing a good job of really fronting the man. And one thing they're doing too, Terrell, is they're not letting, if you're picking up out front, they're not letting that man drive past you and breaking down the defense.
Well, and it's kind of interesting. I mean, they're doing a little bit of strategic help on the backside too.
I'll swing it out here. Here's a 3 on the way. It's up and it's good. It's A.J. Moore for 3. And that's a tough break because they worked that clock down to about 2 on the shot clock.
Made it with a hand in his face, too.
Mavs will get in the front court and going to get A.J. Moore for the foul. His first personal foul, 4th team foul. We're accumulating some fouls. Evan Allen with 2, Jaden Hooten with 2. While for Southside, Diego Fisher came back in with 2 fouls and has yet to pick up a 3rd. Fisher will set the offense for the Mavs. Gets to Matt Williams, working out of his zone defense now. Here's a 3 on the way by Frethheim. He has just been off just a little bit.
Well, he's drawn iron, though. I always say if you hit iron, you're taking good shots.
Yeah, he's getting some good looks. Yeah, and I think it's going to start. If it starts falling for him, that'll be a big difference maker because what's going to happen, you've got Matt Williams with 13 of the 16 points. And they're going to double down on him at some point. Someone else is going to have to answer.
They've already started kind of pushing out on Matt.
There's a nice penetration to the basket by Crew Webb. Can't get the finish. Here's Matt, takes it all the way down. The ball is tipped out of bounds. Going to be off
tough.
Matt Williams' leg.
I think the defender dribbled it off his leg. That's tough.
Siloam will get the ball back here. It was 16-16. This is a 5-0 run so far for the Panthers. We got Stuart Swaninger bringing the ball up. Glad to see him bring the ball up, get him out of that low post. You got Vashon and him there at the game at the same time. There's a 3-pointer on the way. It's up and good. Maybe I was wrong. That was Swaninger again. He's actually got 2 3-pointers in the ball game.
Yeah, I don't know, man. If you lay off of him, he's going to hit.
12 points, and there's a steal. There's going to be another easy basket. It's Max Carter. That's a 10-0 run for Siloam Springs. And let's go ahead and keep it here, Terrell. As you watch this ball game, you cannot make that cross-court pass like that. That's a dangerous pass.
Well, it's been working all night, but I think maybe Siloam's probably been kind of baiting it a little bit. So, you got to be careful with it. You got to see where that defender is.
Can you imagine what Stuart Swaninger would be doing if he didn't play football this year? He's had a big first half. He's got 12 points in the ball game.
He is certainly a force to be reckoned with.
Yeah, he's your leading scorer. Ryan Vashon with 5. While for Southside, Matt Williams leads away with 13. Matthew Wilkinson 1. And Diego Fisher 2 points for the Mavs. 10-0 run right now here for Siloam. Good timeout by Coach Davis. Try to settle up here and get a play. You know, one thing too with this Southside team, I think that Connor Frethheim has taken maybe 4 or 5 3-pointers, and they've been there. He's getting some good looks, and if that shot starts dropping, it could make a difference here in the second half.
Well, like you said, I mean, if he starts making some of those, then you can't really just double team Matt Williams the whole time. You're going to have to kind of start playing honest. And right now, I mean, even the turnover we saw with Matt Williams, I mean, he had the ball and they had 2 guys on him and dribbled it off his knee.
They'll feed Matt to the inside, and he was being grabbed. Yeah, they're going to get that. I think Swaninger. Yeah, they'll get Swaninger for foul. Be his first personal foul. Should be team's 5th. There'll be 2 free throws here for Matt Williams. They gave him a different look. They had Williams actually playing a low post. Matt's 5 for 5 from the foul line. Second free throw's up and good, and that stops the scoring drought for the Mavs. That 10-0 run is eliminated now. Southside needs to get a stop here. Terrell maybe get 2 more before the half, cut this lead down to maybe 6 at halftime.
Yeah, I think most importantly, get a stop.
There's Vashon, looks to penetrate in, goes to Swaninger. Swaninger goes back up top. They try to feed down low, and there's Matt Williams on the steal. Let's see what Southside wants to do. You've only got about a second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And there's a steal. Take it all the way to the basket. It's up and it's good. That's A.J. Moore with 2.
Now you got to hope for the last shot. Try to find something good.
Well, that's hurt Southside. That's been throwing that cross-court pass. Has been some easy baskets for the Panthers here in the first half. Inside 10 seconds now, down to 7. I fired over. That's Frethheim. He'll take it all the way. The hole floats up for about 8 feet, up and good.
There you go. Now he's got it out of the way.
Southside gets those 2 points, cuts that lead down to 8. It's 28-20. You're back with the first half scoring summary after this. You're watching Southside Maverick basketball on the Maverick Sports Network.
Family. It's bigger than bloodlines, stronger than DNA. It's the circle we draw around the people that matter, the people we care about and care for, the folks who inspire us, guide us, root for us. Family means finding common ground, rolling up our sleeves, and making our way side by side. Armstrong Bank. Strength runs in our family.
Summer's winding down, but the savings are just getting started. Dive into the end-of-season sale at Burton Pools and Spas. For a limited time, save up to $14,000 on fiberglass pools. And the first 10 customers who purchase an Aquacrete pool with a premium vinyl finish will receive a free hot tub. Don't miss these incredible deals. Visit our stores in Fort Smith, Springdale, or Greenland, or go to burtonpools.com for more details. At Burton, we do more than build swimming pools. We build long-term relationships.
At Autoplex Collision Repair, we're not just about fixing cars. We're committed to providing the best customer experience. Our team is here to guide you through every step of the repair process. We make it easy, transparent, and stress-free. And with convenient locations in Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley, your repair is always close to home. At Autoplex, your satisfaction is our priority. Visit fixrex.com to schedule your repair today and see why customers trust Autoplex.
An accident can leave you feeling stuck, uncertain of where you can go. At Autoplex, we specialize in getting your vehicle repaired quickly and accurately. Our expert technicians use the latest tools and OEM parts to restore your car to its pre-accident condition. With precision and care, we ensure your car looks and performs as if the accident never happened. Ready to get your car back on the road? Visit fixrex.com to start your repair today.
With rising costs everywhere, from groceries to gas, we know repairs can feel out of reach. Insurance deductibles and repair costs can make you hesitant to start. But at Autoplex, we believe you shouldn't have to choose between your budget and getting your car repaired. Our Repair Now, Pay Later option helps ease the financial burden so you can get the quality repairs you need without the wait. Let us help you get back on the road. Visit fixrex.com to learn more.
Consumer notice. Interest rates are at a 22-year high. To gauge the demand for lower rates, or Chevrolet of Fort Smith is holding a great percent event. 1.9% financing for 60 months on select models is in effect. New 2023 Silverado 1500, new 2023 Equinox, new 2023 Trailblazers. 1.9% financing. Plus, get over $3,000 in or extra value. Or Chevrolet of Fort Smith.
You always get more at Or.
Have you been to the River Valley's only multi-sport facility? Then let's hang out. The Hangout in Fort Smith is the only sports facility that offers indoor tennis and pickleball, indoor and outdoor basketball, and has now added multiple soccer fields. Soccer leagues are forming soon. Did you know the Hangout also has an 8,000 square foot fitness center with bar, yoga, HIIT, and Pilates classes? The Hangout, 5400 Gary Street, or thehangoutfs.com. Fitness, sports, and more. Let's hang out.
Welcome back. We're here at the half. Southside Trails 28-20, and Terrell, it was the first half where Southside got off to a quick 8-2 lead, and then Siloam's able to answer, and they actually had a 10-0 run that kind of got the lead up there. It's 28-20 right now, and you know, you look at the scoring in the first half. First for Siloam Springs, you had Stuart Swaninger come off the bench and off the football field to score 12 points, including 2 3-pointers, and I was kind of making the comment earlier. I said, let's keep him out there on the 3-point line when he comes up and makes 2 threes. And then you've got A.J. Moore with 5, Jaden Hooten, who had 2 early fouls. He's got 2 points. Crew Webb with 2, Ryan Vachon with 5, and then Max Carter with 2 points. Rounds out the scoring for Siloam Springs. While for Southside, it's kind of been the Matt Williams show in the first half. He's got 15 points. Connor Frethheim, who nailed that floater there at the half, has 2 points now. Matthew Wilkinson 1. Diego Fisher rounds out the scoring for the Mavs with 2 points.
Yeah, and I think what we're kind of hoping is that, you know, some of those other guys can start scoring. I mean, it's nice to see Matt Williams having 15 out there, but, you know, to really to keep offensive production going, because that's really what we've seen out of Springdale's. I mean, I don't know that they've shot many more shots than we have, but they've continued to get them to fall, you know, and that's the one thing. I mean, Matt's continuing to get them to fall, but for the Mavericks, you know, it's just everybody else has really kind of struggled to get that ball through the hoop. So,
well, they've got 4 3-pointers in the ball game.
That's
so
tough.
Yeah, that's kind of made a little bit of a difference there. But, you know, as far as Southside goes, you know, I was very impressed if you look at some of the players that were in there in the first half. Diego Fisher, you know, kind of slowed him down a bit getting those 2 personal fouls, but that young man's he's only 5'3", but he was getting those offensive rebounds, and he looks like your prototypical point guard the way he handles the basketball. And you know, one thing for Southside they're going to have to do different though is those cross-court passes they were throwing in the first half, I think, couldn't tell you how many, but I would say at least 6 to 8 points on breakaways after steals for Siloam.
Well, we saw the same thing in the girls' game. It's just if you're going to make that cross-court pass, you better make sure it's wide open, because it seems a little bit like that Siloam Springs defense is just kind of baiting us to try to make that pass, and they're just really sitting on that, waiting on it to come across to go to the house. And every time they get it, I mean, there's no way anybody can get back. There's just no time.
One area I was impressed with the Mavericks, I thought their man defense was very good. We talk about when you play that man defense and you try to push that defense out, is don't let that point guard get penetration and break down the defense. Southside did a good job of manning up, and then when Siloam was able to get the ball into the post, they did a good job of manning up and fronting their guy and not giving them very good looks.
Well, here we go.
Well, it's been kind of a game of runs right now. If Southside can get it going here. That was a big basket by Connor Frethheim to end the first half to, first of all, stop that 10-0 scoring run that they had going on and to get those points.
Yeah, I hate to see that down there. Phillips is still walking gingerly. I was kind of hoping he'd pop kneecaps or something, but they got him all wrapped up, and he doesn't look like he's going to return tonight.
No, he's one of those guys that'll give you some good minutes too. That you really don't want to lose him for any length of time. And
he's one of the few guys out here that played a lot last year.
Southside will get the ball, start the second half here. You always like that, Terrell, don't you? Get the ball to start the second half.
I do. My favorite play call.
Here's a 15-footer by Williams up and no good. Fight for the rebound, pulled down by Siloam. It's Crew Webb on the rebound. They'll push it into the front court. Luke will set the offense. I'll tell you what, he about got that pivot foot up and going to feed Vashon on the high post. Southside doing a good job of taking the cutters away.
It's about the only thing Siloam's done wrong tonight. They've had a couple of little walks that just kind of scratch your head and wonder what they're thinking.
Look at Grayson Moreland for the foul. That'll be his second foul, first team foul of the second half for the Mavs. Siloam will inbounds.
Nice reject.
It was a good job. What was nice about that play is I don't think Wilkinson did a great job of getting your hands out.
Yeah, he didn't even look at it. He's trying to deny that back cut.
There's a 15-footer by Diego Fisher for two.
There you go.
Siloam gets to the front court. That's a 4-0 run for Southside, including that last basket of the first half. Here's a three by Vashon on the way up and good.
Man, he can make those, can't he?
Yeah, that's two for him. Now he's got 8 points in the ball game. Lead back up to 9, 31-22. Fisher gets it in the front court. Over to Connor Frethheim. Frethheim will set up, fires a three up. It's going to be partially blocked by Vashon. Ball's tipped around and going to be chased down by Crew Webb, who will push it into the front court. Have to penetrate down and go up strong for the shot for two more is Evan Allen. Siloam team's capable of making runs, and we've seen that tonight. Fisher looks to penetrate in. They're not giving them too many open. I mean, they're playing a tough man defense. They're going with the guys. Yeah, and there's Wilkinson tries to turn it to the inside. They should get Vashon for the block. His second personal foul, second team foul here with the third period. Should be the second. They've got only one on the board. Get the ball down low. That's Matt Williams, and he'll get fouled. That's A.J. Moore, his second personal foul. They've got 4 players now with 2 fouls. Matt Williams go to the foul line, looking for his first points of the second half. Makes the first one. That was 16.
Keith, you're talking in the last game about the multicolored shoes. Matt Williams, each shoe's a different color. Like each shoe has 2 different colors on each individual shoe. I don't know that I've ever seen that in basketball. Actually, several of them have that same style.
Here's a open look for a 3 on the way, and there's Matt Williams for the rebound. Williams has had a solid game all the way around. His defense has been solid in the post. Done a great job of rebounding, and, I mean, like you say about the scoring.
Yeah, 4th solo rebound by him.
Fisher looks to take it in. We'll get it out to Williams. Williams thought about taking that 3, tries to feed low post to Wilkinson. Now he'll fire up a 3 off the side of the rim, no good. Here's a breakaway. And that was Evan Allen on, was that a dunk?
That was a dunk.
That was not a Springdale dunk.
No.
Southside's going to take a timeout. With that timeout, we'll take one too. You're watching Southside Maverick basketball on the Maverick Sports Network.
Uncertain on how much your repair is going to cost? At Autoplex Collision Repair, we understand that unexpected accidents can leave you financially stressed. That's why we offer Repair Now, Pay Later. Start your repairs today and spread the payments over time so you don't have to wait to get back on the road. With flexible payment options, you get the repairs you need without the financial burden. Let's get you back on the road, worry-free. Visit fixrex.com to learn more and start your repair today.
Welcome back. It's 35-24 in favor of the Siloam Springs Panthers. Terrell, it's one of those plays where they just get the breakaway and get the easy basket. You got to make them work for everything. Southside's done a good job when they could keep it in the half court, but it's been those steals and the breakaways have kind of been your big difference, and that's what I was told in the Subiaco game. Southside was able to score the points when they didn't have the turnovers, which, what does that sound like?
Well,
when you got the turnovers.
Yeah.
And I'm going to have to run around the gym now here in a second. I'm hearing the theme from Rocky playing right now. And greatest workout song ever.
You put on your gray sweat. You got a sweatsuit. Run the steps.
I think Don Tate's over there running down the steps right now. Southside will get the ball here as they trail 35-24. We've got 5 minutes even to go here. They'll trap on the inside. Now they'll get the ball down low. That's Wilkinson. Wilkinson goes up strong to the hole for 2. It's a good job by Matt Williams getting the ball to Matthew Wilkinson, and then Wilkinson makes a nice move, and you got to take advantage of that, and that's what Wilkinson did.
Yeah, we actually had 2 guys wide open on that.
Feed the ball back outside. That's Allen again. He's going to fire one up and going to wave it off. They're going to call it on the floor. It's Grayson Moreland, his 3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul on the Mavs. Jabez Newton will check back in the ball game, replacing Connor Frethheim. Siloam will get the inbound underneath their basket. Southside's doing a good job of not allowing anything easy on those. There's a nice penetration move and getting the basket for A.J. Moore. Now has 7 points in the ball game. Newton will bring the ball up into the front court. Order Frethheim. Feeds Wilkinson low post. Wilkinson goes up strong and can't get the finish. Hooten wants to push it up. They've got the numbers. If they get down, they're going to get a walking call. It's on Crew Webb.
Give Matt a lot of credit, man. He's playing hard defense. That's what caused that turnover right there. Like you said, Siloam at the time had numbers.
Jackson Lashley along with Stuart Swaninger will check back into the ball game. Swaninger leading scorer for Siloam with 12 points. Matt Williams looks to penetrate in. Will fire one up from about 12 feet up and good. Tell you, Matt may be heading for a 30-point night tonight. They'll feed corner. Here's a 3 on the way by Hooten up and no good. And there's Williams pulling another rebound. And Terrell, you probably got this. Williams got to be getting close to double digits in rebounds.
Yeah, he's got 5 right now.
Ball's going to stay with the Mavs.
He actually had 3 early, like in the first quarter. But second quarter, I think he only had 1.
He's done a good job, too, though, as I was saying earlier, playing that low post defense, holding his ground. Get the ball in the corner of Frethheim. Frethheim looks to take it to the hole. They'll swing it out to Fisher, and they're going to get a foul call on A.J. Moore. That'll be his 3rd personal foul, team 3rd. I'll check him out of the ball game. They'll bring Jaden Hooten back into the ball game. Yeah, Jaden Hooten actually picked up 2 early fouls, and just like Fisher did, and then both of them have been able to play without picking up another foul. Fisher will get the inbounds pass for the Mavs.
I'll say this, though. Fisher's been in the game a lot longer.
3 on the way up and no good, and it's Swaninger on the rebound. Looks to penetrate in. Now gets the ball to Vashon, loses it out of bounds. Southside trails here by 9. Need to kind of cut in this lead just a little bit, maybe get it down to maybe 5 before the end of the period. Fisher will bring the ball up for the Mavs. Over to Connor Frethheim. High pass down to Matt Williams. He'll fire it up from about 12 feet. It's good, but they're going to call, I'm not sure what the call was.
Called a travel.
Called a travel on him. Well, he's getting bumped on the play. But you'll notice with Matt Williams now, he's getting double teamed almost every time.
Every single trip down the court. I thought he'd actually stepped on the out of bounds line on his little pirouette move.
Here's a 3 by Vashon on the way. He's got a nice touch. That's 3 3-pointers for Ryan Vashon now with 11 points in the ball game. Lead up to 12 now. Williams looks to penetrate in, and
dang, that hurts.
It's on Max Carter, his 2nd personal foul. Well, with that injury, let's go ahead and take a timeout. You're watching Southside Maverick basketball on the Maverick Sports Network.
The story of our family business starts back in 1878 when our ancestors settled in Old Town Van Buren and set up shop. We have been providing quality work, craftsmanship with the finest materials available using time-honored and traditional methods. Providing quality service to the River Valley for 6 generations.
Looking back, it's good to see Matt Williams able to walk off there, but got a little bit of a limp over there. We're going to take him out of the ball game, and Brad DePlantis going to look him over and make sure he's okay. I'll tell you what, you know, you look at the good and the bad. We can't. You had Aiden Phillips get hurt earlier, and you hope Matt's okay. And this is going to be interesting right now. This will be the first time that Matt Williams has not been on the floor. You're going to see who your scorers are now, or hopefully who potentially your scorers are.
Yeah, he limped off, and they're working on his elbow over, Keith. I think that's what we heard hit the ground so hard.
Well, he looks like he's all right. He's coming back over the bench now.
Well, we've seen him get clobbered. I mean, he's about as tough as they come, so I pretty much expect he's going to be back.
They'll get Swaninger for the foul. That's going to be the 5th team foul. This will be free throws for the Mavs.
Going to the line.
Be Connor Frethheim going to the foul line.
I bet their coach is not too pleased about that foul.
First free throw's up and no good.
Well, Matt wasn't out long, was he?
Well, they've actually put Nicholas King in the ball game. He's still trying to shake it off. Might have got his funny bone a little bit.
I think so.
Second free throw's up, rolls around, comes off no good. Got to make those points, guys. We got 2:23 to go here at Southside, down by 12. Nice inside pass to Swaninger. There's a double team on the play, and they'll get Southside for the foul. Get Matt Williams his second personal foul. Team third. Be Stuart Swaninger at the foul line for 2 free throws. He's a tough load. He gets down under the basket like that. There's not a lot you can do. First free throws up and good. I think I got that big load with him, Vashon down low. It's kind of like what the girls had for Siloam Springs.
That's right.
Nice touch. Both free throws. He's got 14 points in the ball game. Southside now down by 14. Here's Matt Williams on the handoff.
Nifty move.
Goes cross court. Here's an open look for Newton. Fires a 3 up off the back of the rim. No good.
Look who had the rebound.
Fisher on the rebound. Williams will set the offense. He'll fire a 3 up on the way, just short. Rebound pulled down by Ryan Vashon.
That was a Steph Curry 3 that time.
Yeah, Hooten wants to push it up into the front court. Little act there by Fisher. About to got a foul call because he stuck that forearm in his chest. Siloam wants to work the ball around. Southside has done a good job. I think on the defensive end, they've done a pretty good job. Now, there's a nice move by Lashley down. It's a good pass here down to Newton. Goes up for the shot and 2 points. Galvez Newton now with 2 points in the ball game. Another assist for Matt Williams.
I think Tate likes saying that name.
He'll get Fisher for the reach in. Be his third personal foul. This will be the 14th foul on the Mavs. Southside trails here by 12. You get that down to about 8. Work your way back into this ball game. Jaden Hooten will set the offense to Swaninger. Over to Hooten. Now they feed Vashon down low. Turns around, puts the ball in the hole. There's not much you can do on that. Once they got that low post down there, you go get the foul on Frethheim, and a nice move by Vashon, who's now in double figures. Actually was in double figures, now has 13 points in the ball game. Yeah, their big men down low are tough. Both of them have nice touch.
I was going to say, it's hard to say they're big men down low because, man, they'll hurt you from three-point line, too.
Yeah, you look at that. You've got, between the two of them, they've got 5 3-pointers. Mavs will get the ball in the front court. Newton will handle it. Feeds high post. There's about an 8-footer by Wilkinson for 2 more. Matthew Wilkinson now with 5 points in the ball game. There's a nice move all the way, and that's one of the few times we've seen a defensive breakdown by the Mavs. Hooten takes it all away for his 3rd and 4th points of the ball game. Back up to a 15-point lead. Over to Newton. He'll fire a 3 up. It's going to be short. Fight for the rebound. Going to be pulled down by Siloam Springs as A.J. Moore will push it into the front court. Takes it all the way down and goes up. Switches hands for 2 more. Moore now with 9 points in the ball game. So those runs have been the difference. Here's a 3 on the way by Matt Williams. It's off, no good. It'll be into the quarter. Southside trails here 49-32. Be back for the start of the 4th quarter after this. Watching Southside Maverick basketball on the Maverick Sports Network.
Here at the Oil Doctor, we keep your engine running smooth with fast, reliable oil changes done right. Car care should be easy. That's why our expert techs get you in, out, and back on the road fast. Plus, with our loyalty program, your first oil change comes with a discount, and you'll earn free perks on your 3rd and 6th visits, as well as a free oil change every 8th visit. So why wait? Drive in today and experience service that's fast, friendly, and built for your convenience. Only at the Oil Doctor.
Welcome back as we look at the scoring summary after 3 periods. First for Siloam Springs, Stuart Swaninger has 14 points, along with Ryan Vashon, 14 points too. That's a double post with 28 points. A.J. Moore, 9. Evan Allen, 4. Jaden Hooten, 4. Crew Webb, 2. And Max Carter off the bench with 2 points for the Panthers. While for Southside, your leading scorer, Matt Williams with 19. Matthew Wilkinson, 5. Diego Fisher, 4. Connor Frethheim, 2. Jabaz Newton has 2 points off the bench. What I did like in the third period for Southside, Terrell, was the job Matthew Wilkinson. He showed that a little bit of aggressiveness on the offensive end and got 2 baskets.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's definitely playing hard on both sides of the ball. You can tell he's kind of favoring that elbow right now, but I don't think it's a shooting elbow, so I think he's going to be okay.
Siloam will get the ball to start the fourth period here. They have a 17-point lead. It's been a game of runs, though. And
it really has been.
Again, it's another thing that what haunted Southside against Subiaco, it's been the turnovers have been a big difference in this ball game. There's a nice move on the inside, and there's the littlest man on the floor, Diego Fisher, getting the rebound as Matt Williams wants to push it up into the front court. Over to Connor Frathheim. They'll feed down low. Wilkinson looks to penetrate in. He goes up strong and good. 7 points now for Matthew Wilkinson. Trying to shoulder that load just a little bit off of Matt Williams right now. Going to feed to the inside. That's Crew Webb, and going to be a jump ball. Go back to the Mavs. Press is a little different. That it's really kind of a man press. They don't look to really double team out of it and just put a little pressure on to make it a little more difficult. They'll feed Newton on the low post. Ball is going to be tipped away. Now he goes back and retrieves the ball. Gets it over to Matt Williams. Williams looks to penetrate in. Fires it up from about 8 feet up and good. Matt Williams now with 21 points in the ball game. Swaninger looks to penetrate down low. Here's about a 15-footer up, no good. Rebound pulled down by Connor Frathheim. Southside wants to push it into the front court. Try to cut into this lead just a bit. And there's a nice move by Matt Williams. He about fired that thing up and got the points. He'll be fouled on the play. Let's see. They're going to give him 2 shots.
A nifty move for sure.
Get Max Carter for his 3rd personal foul. 2 free throws for. Do you realize he's 9 for 9 from the foul line tonight?
He's had a heck of.
That's textbook to how you make a play. When you draw the foul, you get the free throws. 10 for 10.
Well, you called 30 points. He's
up to 23 now.
Getting close.
Grayson Moreland will check in the ball game for Matthew Wilkinson. They'll throw the ball out of bounds. Southside making a mini run here. You'll get a basket or 2 here. You get back in this thing. No miscommunication with Fisher and Newton.
I think Newton was actually looking at Coach. I think Coach he was trying to set something up. Fisher just didn't quite realize it in time.
Have you seen a lineup yet? Have they had Vashon and Swaninger on the court at the same time?
I don't think so. I think they keep them kind of.
They're actually out there right now. There's a nice move to the inside for Swaninger.
They kind of do them like those 2 girls in that girls' game.
Yeah, these guys are really kind of taking over. Actually, between them, they scored 30 points.
That's it. I mean, that's most of their scoring.
That's going to be what's tough on Southside too, is not having Colby Castling this year's. I mean, you don't really have Matthew Wilkinson. To me, is more of a power forward type than a center type.
Well, he's really tall, but Colby, he can move you around.
You ain't going to move him.
No, you won't move him.
Well, I shook his hand Sunday, and I thought he was going to break it. Here's one by Frathheim up and good. 3-point basket. We've been waiting on that, Terrell. Is there going to be a timeout? Let's go ahead and keep it here.
Inching our way back into this.
Yeah, it's only a 30-second timeout, so we'll go ahead and keep it here. Yeah, Southside's starting to get a little more points from some other guys now. You've got Fisher with 4, Wilkinson with 7. 6 here in the second half. Frathheim now with 5 points in the ball game, and I think he's going to be that go-to guy. He may be the Scottie Pippen to Michael Jordan, Matt
go.
Williams.
Well, you just hope as games go on this season that a lot more of those that we're seeing kind of bounce around the rim just bounce in instead of bounce around.
What I am seeing from this Southside team, and I think you'll agree with this, we saw it last year with the Stewart Adams teams, is I think the Chuck Davis teams is effort.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to see a lot of effort every night, no matter the score, these kids are going to get after it.
That's right.
Southside needs to stop here. They've got it down. This is the lowest they've had it in a while. It's down to 10, 51-41.
Alex.
And the clock is messed up right now. We're down to 31 seconds in the ball game.
Alex Roper. That's who you're
Alex
thinking
Roper,
of.
there you go.
I knew it'd come to me.
They need to look at the clock. The clock's messed up. We went from.
There we go.
Okay.
They figured it out.
6 minutes to 30 seconds. Hey, we're the home team now.
I know.
If we were ahead by 10, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, that's it.
Matt Williams will set the offense. Actually worked from the point here. Looks to penetrate in. Fires it up from about 12 feet off the back of the rim. There's a nice move to the inside by Grayson Moreland. Can't finish. That's on Fisher, his fourth personal foul.
Yeah, you hate for him to have to play with any less vigor. I guess he's going to have to go get him a drink.
And Southside needs to get a stop here. Only down by 10. We've got 5:22. Still plenty of time in the ball game.
I'm just waiting for you to work in microcosm.
Yeah, I actually was told about that. Actually, I didn't know this, but my brother actually sent me the definition of what it was.
Yeah.
And
how did he feel? Did he feel like you used it correctly?
well, he didn't say, but
Okay.
I was just looking at the expression on Coach Polk's face after I said it. And Southside needs some points here, only down by 10, exactly 5 minutes to go in the ball game. There's a nice move by Matt Williams, and let's see, they're going to get a foul. Ryan Vachon, his third personal foul. Matt Williams will go to the foul line.
When in doubt, drive into contact. First one we've seen him miss, I believe.
Got to think, though, he's been on the floor all about maybe 10 seconds when he got hurt. So, I mean, those legs are going to be a little bit tired here late in the ball game. Second free throw's up and good. Good shooters don't miss 2 in a row.
Nope.
He's actually 11 out of 12 from the foul line. And they didn't give Southside the point. It's 51-42 now.
There it goes.
There's a nice move by Hooten to the inside for 2. Hooten now with 6 points in the ball game. That's what we didn't see earlier was, now there's the takeaway. Hooten's going to take it all the way down, and, that's not a, coach not going to be too happy with the effort after the takeaway. They just kind of gave up on it.
That's the thing about that guy. You can't give up on it until he passes it out or misses.
Well, he went in for the layup. You got to go contest it.
Mm-hmm.
And going to get a reach in on A.J. Moore. That's his fourth personal foul. Diego Fisher will check back into the ball game.
Well, we knew he probably wouldn't sit long.
Fisher will set the offense, looks to penetrate down, now goes in the corner. That's Frethheim. He'll fire up another 3 on the way up, and good!
I think he's feeling it now, Keith.
Maybe it's the end he's on, you think?
Yeah, it could be.
Could be.
We said that we think the one on the right side of the court, of the camera, I guess we would say.
There's an open 3 for Hooten. I'll tell you, Hooten's starting to pick it up here in the second half. That's like 7 straight points for him. He's got 11 in the ball game. Siloam Springs going to take a timeout. With that timeout, we'll take one too. You watch the Southside Maverick basketball on the Maverick Sports Network.
Let me tell you about this new pretzel cheddar club. Hey, I'm Carlos.
And I'm Ebony. And a little thing we love about the Chick-fil-A Pretzel Cheddar Club
is the tangy Dijon with the pretzel bun. When I add the Dijon mustard to this pretzel bun, it takes it to a whole nother level.
It goes perfectly with the chicken and the cheddar cheese and the bacon.
Man, you know how much you love bacon. And I love the different varieties. Grilled, spicy, original. It gets you nice and excited for fall.
Real guests paid for their testimonials.
Well, you got that down to 10, Terrell. Then they come back up. It's Jaden Hooten. I think he ran off 7 straight points, 2 steals, in fact, and then hit the three-pointer, which was big after the Connor Frethheim three-pointer.
Well, we've seen that guy go up underneath the bucket just about and still come out with a bucket. So, you just can't give up on that guy. He's almost – and it's tough, especially when you got other guys in there. Like, what's his name, Swaringen? I don't know if I ever say it right, but Swaninger. It's like when you got those guys in the game at the same time, it's like, you only get to double team one person and you're leaving somebody else open.
Well, they've had balanced scoring too. Swaninger leads away with 16, but you've got 14 for Vashon and now 11 points for Hooten and then 9 for A.J. Moore. While for Southside, Matt Williams with 24. Connor Frethheim, those threes are starting to fall now. He's up to 8 points now, and 7 points from Matthew Wilkinson leads the way for the Mavs. See some positives, though. I like what Matthew Wilkinson's done here in the second half, and I think Connor Frethheim is going to be one of those guys that's going to be that kid that's going to get you 10 points a game. Now, I just forgot it, too, Terrell. You told me the name of the player that we were talking about earlier for Southside.
Roper?
Yeah.
Yep.
Roper was the one that we were talking about that was able to carry games, and, boy, he was good.
I think he had 25 against Northside when it was Northside-Southside game, took it to overtime, and then, like you said, he had a 30-point game.
Every game that Southside won in conference that year was because of him.
Yeah, he had a big scoring line for sure.
Mavs need to get some quick points here, down by 13. We've got 3:25 to go here in the ball game. Williams trying to find that shot, gets it over to Fisher, goes up strong off the glass, and good.
Could have called a foul on that one, too, because you could tell he got swatted.
Did a good job he didn't hurry the shot, but he also got a quick release.
Well, he got a quick release because that ball wasn't supposed to be going to him. It was deflected right at him.
The penetration on the inside, about an 8-footer up and good. So Evan Allen now with 6 points in the ball game. Mavs are into the front court. There's a three on the way. I tell you, he wants that 30 tonight. What a gutsy effort, though, by Matt Williams. Oh, there's a steal by Williams. Nice anticipation, taking away the passing lane. Williams will take it up. Looks to set it up. Tries to get the ball down low. It's going to be tipped out of bounds. Will stay with the Mavs. Yeah, Matt with 27 points tonight.
I was going to say one more three, and he's going to hit that 30 mark. Matches jersey.
Kind of key here in the second half, too, though, Terrell, has kind of been the fact that he's had a little help here in the second half.
That's right.
They got the lead down to 10 now. Get the ball into Williams. Over to Wilkinson. Wilkinson can fire up a three.
Yeah, he can.
Here's Frethheim will fire a three up and no good. Grayson Moreland had a chance at the rebound. It's going to be taken away and picked up by A.J. Moore. Now, Swaninger, they got him working at point guard with Vashon in the ball game. Hooten's had a big fourth period. He'll take it all the way. The hole goes up strong for the basket. That's a play, too, where you got to try to get some help defense. It was a good job of Hooten recognizing that Diego Fisher has 4 personal fouls. Here's a long-range three on the way off the back of the rim, no good. Hooten on the rebound. Takes it all the way down and gets another one. I'll tell you what, that young man is
he knows how to score it.
He's a go-getter. 64-50, 126 to go here in the ball game. Get it over to Frethheim. He'll fire up another three on the way up and no good. Rebound pulled down by Hooten. Hooten will walk it up. You know, they kind of got that 10-point lead on us, Terrell, and we just never could seem to get any closer. Not going to work the clock down. We're down to 12 seconds on the shot clock. No hurry here for Siloam. There's a nice move by Swaninger on the inside. Makes a nice pass over for two.
Yeah, when you play good defense on him, somebody's open.
Yeah, Evan Allen now with 8 points. Williams going to take it in, makes a nice down low pass, and here's a three on the way by Frethheim, up and no good. And there's Williams with the rebound. Wants to fire up a three. It's going to be knocked out of bounds by Vachon with 20 seconds to go. Nice block there by Vachon, really timed that.
Yeah, you can tell with that height, he can probably get up there pretty good. That's the first time we've really seen him use it.
Williams will bring it out. The ball's going to be kicked. Down to 11.6 to go here. Southside trails 66-50.
I always felt like when you had a good soccer kick like that, you should change balls. Because I've seen a ball actually start bouncing different after a kick. I don't know if he kicked that one quite hard enough to do it, but.
Not sure what the holdup is here. What's hurt Matt, too, in the second half is Siloam's done a pretty good job. Matt's still got his points, but he's had to work for everything.
He's had to work harder in the second half for sure.
Swing it back out, and the ball was tipped, so Williams will get it with 3 seconds to go. Fires it up, going for that 30, and it's good!
Well, there's your silver lining, Keith.
Yeah, he's got that. Let's go ahead and round up the scoring here as first for Siloam Springs. Stuart Swaninger had 16 points. Evan Allen, 8 points. A.J. Moore, 9. Jaden Hooten, a big second half with 15 points. Crew Webb, 2. Ryan Vachon, 14. Max Carter, 2. Rounds up the scoring for Siloam. While for Southside, your leading scorer, Matt Williams, with 30 points. 7 for Matthew Wilkinson, 8 for Connor Frethheim. Diego Fisher finished with 6 points. And 2 points for Jabaz Newton. Rounds out the scoring, and it was a ball game where I thought Southside did some good things, but in the second half they seemed to struggle a bit with getting back on defense at times, gave up some easy baskets, and, you know, losing by 13, that's kind of your difference in the ball game, Terrell.
Yeah, well, and we kind of saw that in the girls' game too. I mean, those guys, they're making just about every other three they put up. But, you know, we've had a lot of chances at some open shots, and they just kind of bounce around the rim. So that's the part I think we got to clean up. And, you know, there's always Thursday.
Yes, I know. Again, I thought good effort by Matthew Wilkinson there in the second half. Diego Fisher, I think, is going to be a nice point guard. Connor Frethheim, I think you'll see him in double figures this year, but what a great job by Matt Williams as he scores 30 points. Terrell, great job tonight. Appreciate having you up here. We'll be back here Thursday night as Southside will take on the Ozark Hillbillies at the girls' game at 6, followed by the boys' game probably somewhere around 7:30. Going to be a busy week. We've got that Thursday. Friday night we'll have football at Jonesboro. Come back here Saturday against Prairie Grove. Everybody, appreciate everybody listening to the ball, or actually watching the ball game tonight. Let me get that correct. Watching the ball game tonight. And everybody have a great day tomorrow, and go Mavs!